Hi everybody, how you doing? Hi. My name is Jeff Souls. I'm a stand-up comedian. I wanted to give you guys a quick poll. Give me a round of applause. How many of you guys have been here to one of our shows before? And you came back. Okay, that's good. Okay. How many of you guys, this is your first time? That's a good mix. We're not all as fucked up as you think we are, just so you know. For those of you that have been to the show before, my name is Jeff Souls, like I said. I've done stand-up comedy on the show back in the first couple years and kind of haven't done it in the past few shows, so I wanted to come back this year because popular demand, you guys demanded to, you wanted me back to do stand-up, you were just writing in and... Okay. That's what I tell my mom. So I figured I'd have you guys catch up on what's going on with me. Just this past summer, I turned 30, which was kind of weird for me. No applause, please, thank you. It's too late now, you can't do it. So I turned 30. My body's starting to act really weird to me now. It's starting to do these weird things that I'm not getting. I'm finally gaining weight. I've been skinny my whole life, finally gaining weight, but for some reason I'm only gaining weight in my stomach. It's just all right here, because I still have the skinny arms and the skinny legs, but now I have this gut forming for some reason. And it's just weird because I was walking at the mall the other day, and this woman walked by and she goes, "Oh my God, look at that pregnant lesbian." You go, girl. You don't need a man. I was like, what? I have to do crunches. So that's kind of since I last did stand-up on the show, I had the opportunity to audition for America's Got Talent, which was kind of weird. But I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm such a grammar Nazi. From here on out, I'm just going to call it America Has Talent. Is that okay with you guys? I cannot say it that way. It just hurts. So I got a chance to audition for America Has Talent. And sent them my tape, and they wrote me back and they said, you know, you're really funny, we would like to have you come audition, we think you're really good. But you kind of have a different style, you more tell stories in your act. We like people to come out and do like one-liners and do like jokes, like in one sentence, set up, punchline, that's it. And so she goes, do you remember last year when we had the comedian Grandma Lee on? And I'm on the phone, yeah, totally, I know who she is, yeah. I don't watch that shitstorm. I don't know who that is. So I'm like, okay, yeah, totally, I know who that is. And she goes, yeah, just be more like her. So I went online right after I got off the phone, looked her up on YouTube, Grandma Lee. Now, watched her video, immediately threw up all over myself. It was terrible. Let me give you one of her jokes so you get an idea. I'm not taking any credit for this. This is all her. Here we go. Okay. So she comes out and she goes, I went bra shopping the other day, and I asked the man for 32 double A's, and I wasn't talking about my batteries. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can be a sellout. I can do it. I can do it. So I was like, I gotta write these jokes. I gotta write these one-liners. But I still wanted to be like impress them. But I still wanted a little bit of me in them. So I figured, do you guys want to hear my America Has Talent audition? Do you guys want to hear it? Okay. And then you can thank you. And then you can tell me if I made it to the show or not. Spoiler alert. I don't like you guys getting your hopes up. Okay, here's my America Has Talent audition. Okay. Center stage, look in the camera. Okay. Kids are like farts. You like your own, but you don't like other people's. Hold for applause. 1, 2. I always find it uncomfortable and awkward when two women talk to each other about sports. One of my goals in life is to drive my car through a puddle next to someone who looks like they're having a really bad day. Because I'm an asshole. That's the point of the joke. Okay. One day I went to CVS to buy cough drops and Pepto-Bismol, basically telling the cashier that I was so afraid to cough that I was going to find diarrhea in my pants. Hold for applause. One night before bed, I washed my hands with peppermint-flavored soap. I laid a really nasty fart under my blanket. It smelled like a fat dude just fucked an elf. It's terrible? True story, yeah. I don't make this shit up. Girls always ask stuff from me, like attention. It's a thinker. My best friend is half Irish and half German. We just call him a drunk asshole. You'll get it on the drive home, it's okay. I'm so conceited, I wash my hands before I pee. You're uncomfortable, aren't you? That's my America Has Talent audition. Thank you. I was waiting by the phone, and I was like, what? They weren't calling me. It was so upsetting. So yeah, like most people my age, I'm obsessed with Facebook. I get it, yeah. I just check it all the time. You guys can be checking it now. I get it. It's cool. I get it. But people share, I think, too much on Facebook now. I'm starting to notice these things. Like people are writing obituaries for like dead family members on Facebook, which is like, I get it. Like I'm sorry to hear about it, but is Facebook really the best forum for this kind of thing? Because I'm sitting here reading your very sad obituary that you're writing and putting all this time into, and then right below it there's a close-up shot of a dog's asshole in the shape of Jesus Christ. It's such a range of emotions for me when I'm reading this. I'm like, oh my god, that's so sad, look at that. Oh my god, look at that dog's asshole. Oh my god, that's awesome. Share. It's just so weird. Well, my friend the other day put up this thing about his dad. He goes, I'll always remember my dad. He always used to say, it's easy to stand with the crowd, but it takes courage to stand alone. Really? Your dad said this to you all the time? Like he just walked around saying these philosophical things to you around the house, and your little 5-year-old self was like, thanks, Dad. That's so great, Dad. I'm going to sit in my little room and think about this and reflect on how this could change my life. Thank you so much. No. When did you have these philosophical conversations? Like, this never happened in my house. Like, the only philosophy I got in my life was from Full House. I just don't get it. Like, my parents never said that stuff to me, so I don't know what to do when they die. I'm gonna go on Facebook and just be like, I'll always remember my dad. He always used to say, the Sunoco down the street went up 2 cents since yesterday. Don't walk in front of the TV unless there's a commercial or a timeout. Rest in peace, Dad. I'll always remember my mom. She always used to say, you better shut the hell up in church, or I'm going to take you outside, and I'm going to beat the living shit out of you. So bad that you're going to pray that God himself will come down from heaven to save you. Rest in peace, Mom. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the show.